Everybody, it's Lucy Wolfe here, sleep consultant and author of The Baby Sleep Solution and all about the Baby Sleep Solution as well. I hope that you're really well today. I wanted to speak a little bit about a challenge that arises quite often here in my practice when parents report that their child wakes after going to bed after around 30 minutes or maybe within an hour of going to sleep. And sometimes that particular waking can be very distressed. Your baby might, first of all, parents suggest that their child is treating bedtime like a nap, or sometimes parents suggest that when their baby wakes they are really upset and they're very difficult to support back to sleep. What I will say to you is that it's actually a really common sleep challenge, and I hear about it a lot. There are a couple of main reasons why we see this particular dynamic, and it's going to come as no surprise to you that possibly one of those reasons is that your baby will wake quite soon after bedtime if they are struggling with a level of overtiredness. And that overtiredness can come from a couple of different areas. It may be that bedtime is addressed when your baby is already overtired, but it may be that their daytime sleep has been distributed in such a way that although they appear to get enough sleep, and although you appear to honour the wake period in the evening time, that would dilute overtiredness, but because the way the day sleep has been distributed, it is possible that they're overtired as a result of that, which really means that maybe the first nap is really too long and strong and the second and subsequent naps, if they're applicable, are weaker. So it looks like everything is right on paper, but then your baby is going to sleep and maybe going to sleep quite quickly at bedtime and then waking up within this kind of 30 minutes to 1 hour of bedtime. So I suppose the solution around that is to try to see, can we honour a feeding and sleeping balance that matches your child's age and stage, and can we work towards distributing the sleep so that there is an equality between nap 1 and nap 2, and if there isn't, that we promote nap 2 as being the longest and the strongest. And for those of you who still have a third and a fourth nap, that's fine, but it's those first 2 naps that we're looking at the relationship of those first 2 naps. Also, another reason for waking quite soon after bedtime is if you've done too much to get your baby to get to sleep in the first place. And what that really means is that maybe you touched them to get them to sleep, maybe you held them to get them to sleep, maybe you fed them to get them to sleep. And as a result of that, that initiates this wake up as well. And of course, the solution within that is doing our best to work towards a higher level of sleep ability for your young child so that they can start to put themselves to sleep at bedtime, which then means that if everything else is feeling right for them too, and if we have drained the overtired tank, that they can begin to cycle through that first sleep phase that they experience quite soon after the onset of bedtime. Lots of you might experience this particular dynamic as well as you begin a sleep learning exercise. And again, I would consider it to be really quite typical. And what I would propose is that you work through it with your baby, and you know that I'm always going to use the stay and support approach to help support your child through any change that you're making and any upset that they experience in the context of their sleep profile as well. I hope that's really helpful. There's lots of content here, and of course there's lots of information in the online courses that are ready for immediate download and in both of my books as well. In the meantime, I hope that everything goes well for you.